Okay, hello everyone. This is Yes You Can English speaking session, and I'm glad that you made it, that you are here with us. If you are not subscribed at our YouTube channel, I really believe that you should do it because this is an English YouTube channel built by English speaking learners, as you, as me, as Rajesh and Charming. Today, with us here, we have two guests. They are called Charming. Charming is from Bangladesh, and my friend Rajesh, which is from Bangladesh as well. So we have been trying to develop our English speaking skills for a long time. And today we're going to do it again. We're going to try it again, develop our speaking skills. Guys, it's a pleasure as always to be here. Today is Saturday. To be honest, today is September 16, 2023. And we are here. It's Brazilian time zone. It's almost 11 a.m. And I hope you enjoy this English speaking session because it's going to be awesome. Okay. So without further ado, I'd like to share my screen with you guys. Rajesh, welcome to our
Hello,
next.
Alex. How are
Welcome.
you, my dear friend?
I'm doing pretty good, man. And how about you?
Oh, I'm also fine. How the day is going on?
Nice, nice. And how's the weather at your country today?
My weather, my country weather is so hot atmosphere in Bangladesh, and that's why I'm feeling so warm. And we are not feeling physically not good. Just to facing a lot of hot atmosphere in my country. That's it. So,
Yeah, yeah.
what about you?
Yeah, to be honest, it's almost Brazil right now. To be honest, the south of Brazil, which the part of the country that I live in, it's a little bit cold. It's a little bit cold, but today we got a sunny day. We have a sunny day here, and I believe it's be awesome. And today, as I told you guys, today is Saturday. Saturday is my day off from my job, and it start my weekend. My weekend starts Saturday and finish and Sunday. We started again at Monday morning. So we're gonna join this weekend. I hope it to be a good weekend, a beautiful weekend. And as I told for Charming here, I'd like to share with you, my friends, that I started my bachelor's degree in electrical engineer yesterday. And I'm so glad with the future can brings. I'm gonna start to study the next Monday, and it will be awesome. I'm really excited, and of course, really worried because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with the matters, with the topics, but I'm excited. I'd like to be an electrical engineer, so that's why I started studying my university. Okay, guys, let's get started our speaking session. Today, we're gonna talk about job interview. I know that we already studied. Maybe you remember that we had some classes that we spoke about this topic. But as I told Charming a little bit early, I deeply believe that we should develop our English skills by repetition. As we are not an English speaking native speaker, maybe we just saw this English topic here on the last class that we had at this English YouTube channel. Maybe you have not opportunity to review the question, to review the answer that you gave to us here. And today it's going to be your turn. It's going to be a chance to review, to be able to remember how can you answer questions like this if you are looking for new challenges and new jobs, or maybe at the university or things like that. So interviewer can happen not just at our jobs, but can be through the faculty, universities, and a lot of other type of courses and things like that. So first question, it's gonna be the typical question, of course. Tell me about yourself, or tell me a little bit about yourself. Charming, can you imagine that, guys, we are in a job interview right now. Let's suppose that it's going to be a serious part here. And now I'm asking questions to give you the opportunity to work for the company that you always want. You always imagine in working at this company, but now first you should pass throughout this interview. And I'd like to ask a little bit about yourself. So at this question, you can tell a little bit about you, about the country that you live, the part of the country, and about the graduation that you are looking, or things like that. So, Charming, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are Charming?
Well, thank you, Alex. I want to tell about myself. My full name is Charmin Tumpa. You can call me Tumpa. It means blessed and modest. Uh, I'm from a nuclear family, and I'm from Bangladesh. Actually, my father was a lawyer, and my mother is a homemaker. And I'm studying now. I'm continuing my graduation from Department of Accounting, and it's my third year. I'm continuing it, and my ambition is to be a great human being and also to help some people who are needy. And my future plan is that in my career for my career it's to going abroad and get higher studies and get a prestigious degree for my future career. And I want to get good job, like I want to be a banker. And so that's all about myself.
Nice, nice. Thank you for answer that. Now I'd like to know a little bit about Rajesh. Rajesh, tell me about yourself.
Thank you, Alex. My name is Rajesh Kanti Sarkar. I live in Bangladesh, and my hometown is Mymensingh. It's a divisional, 8th division of Bangladesh. I have a father, mother, and I have a siblings, and I am the younger son of my father. I have completed my graduation from I have completed my graduation from a national university in my country, and my uh, university name is Ananda Mohan College, and I have completed my graduation from the accounting subject. And after completed my graduation, I have joined a private company, and my company name is ICC Communication Limited, and my position is the zonal in charge and sales and marketing. And I have a lot of responsibilities. My valuable responsibility is the to manage the customer and to make extend the business. Actually, my favorite hobby is playing cricket. So whenever I get my free times, then I try to play cricket with my friends, my youngers, and my cousins as well as. And whenever I get my free times, then I try to listen songs. My childhood fascination, I want to go abroad, and of course, in Europe country, it's my childhood fascination, and that's why I tried a lot of times for that. But my some of family issues, I cannot go any country. But certain time, I feel that I have to complete my dream, and I want to go to the abroad. I go to any Europe country, and especially my choice list is uh, London, Canada, and of course the Finland, Switzerland. Some of my choiceable countries. Actually, I'm trying for that, and I'm doing IELTS for that, and I'm taking preparation and doing such kind of works to gain my dream. And that's why that's why I'm taking preparation, and that's my uh, right situation. That's it.
Oh, how interesting. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I hope you achieve your goals. I hope you manage it. But now I'd like you, Charming, ask me the same question. It's my time to answer.
Okay. Hello, Alex. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so sure. I'm Alexandro. I'm Brazilian and I'm married, and we have 2 kids. And I'm an occupational safety technician. I graduated 11 years ago at this area, but now I just started my engineer studies. I'm so excited about it, to be honest. And I have been working on this area too. I'm a occupational safety technician for companies. I have been working for a lot of type of companies for 11 years until now. I really like it to do it. I really love to do it, this job. And 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, I started to study English. That's why I'm here. I'm really excited to be part of this company. And I hope I can bring a lot of opportunities to improvement. But meanwhile, learn a lot of techniques that you have been developed that is called as an example for other companies. I'm so excited to be here. Hope you can hire me.
Okay, actually, I want to know about something about your career. What's your goal for your future?
Nice question. To be honest, I'd like to be an engineer. Now, as I told you, I just started my electrical engineer studies, my university, and I have been planning to be, after that, to make how can I say, a postgraduate, after graduation, a master's degree on safety and health, which is gonna make me a safety engineer, and maybe in the future I can work on this area, not just at Brazil, not just on my own country, but as I'm studying English, I have the idea to travel abroad, to work for company abroad, maybe move me with my family from, I don't know, Canada, Australia, or maybe England, wherever they needed me. So I have been working to be the best person, the best profession in my area. I'm studied to be the best, but of course, between the things which are tangible with are realistic. So I'm studying to be a better professional and safety. And meanwhile, I'm looking forward to new technologies. That's why I decided to study electrical engineer. I have been looking in front in seeing that the global society is looking for new ways of make renewable energies. And that's why I decided I'm so interested in electrical engineer, because I like to work in this area, in this field, electrical and renewable energy,
Yeah, that sounds great. Hope for your best for your future.
Nice, thank you so much. Hello, Arda, how have you been? Would you like to introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, of course. Hello, Xander. I'm fine. Thanks for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. First of all, I am Ahmad Hassan. I am from Pakistan. Recently I have completed my graduation, and I am 24 years old. And nowadays I am looking for a job, and that's it. That is myself.
Thank you so much to being here. It's a pleasure to have you here with us on this group, which is called Yes You Can. As I told you some days ago, this speaking session happening always on Saturday morning at Brazilian time zone, at the same time as now, and sometimes and Sunday too. So, which means tomorrow we're gonna have a plus. We have another English speaking session, but it's not obligation to participate or to join at Sunday. But Saturday, I really deeply believe that it's obligation to everyone who are at our English speaking session, our English speaking club. Saturday morning, they should be here. Of course, some things happen, some things which were not forecast, but when is everything okay? I really ask you to people join us at Saturday to keep this group alive, to keep this group out. And I really appreciate that you are here with us. And I really appreciate too that you are present someone, introduce someone else, some new members to me. I hope we can make a contact with them. I hope we can make them join us here as well. And thank you for sharing your history for us here. So now I'd like to change a little bit. Let's practice. Let's keep our speaking session. Now I'd like to know a little bit about your strengths. So, Charmy, tell a little bit about it. What are your strengths?
Well, when I am thinking about my strengths. First of all, I think I am a quick learner, and it's my one of the most important and most powerful strength for me, because wherever I went before in the past, and which is very convenient for everyone. That is, whenever anyone want to improve themselves, to do anything, then they have to set their mind to learn something, and they have to do something for their willing with their willing power. And I think that it's my power and it's my strength, that I can convince myself, and I can set my mind to do something new. And I am greatly excited for every new things that I didn't do never ever. And I want to do every new thing, that is like a very excitement for me to learn new things. And whenever I try to learn new things, and it makes me more excited, and I can learn all of things quickly. So I can say that my one of the most strength is that I'm a quick learner. And next, it's like I'm very friendly person to all, and it's make me more comfortable with everyone, that can help us to communicate with others, and build a connection with others. And it can help us in everywhere, whenever we go anywhere to do some important things. That then, if you can communicate with others, and if you are friendly, then it going to be easy to communicate them, and get the things in a easy way. And communication is a good way to express yourself, and you can easily understand others feelings, others impression on you, and it helps a lot. And other thing is that I'm very trustworthy person. Everyone can trust me. I hope that it make a person more more confident in every sector, because whenever in everyone can trust you, then they can help you, and they can be by your side. So it's very important to be a trustworthy people for everyone. And I think that's all my strength. And everyone have their abilities, different abilities. And one of the best thing is that everyone has their willing power to achieve something. That's all about my strength.
Oh, that's very nice. I agree with just what you just said. For instance, communication. I believe I'm a good communication as well, as you just said. I have been
Yeah,
using
I
this,
can feel it. I can see it
and
from
I
the
thank you.
first day of our group.
Thank you. I have been using that. To be honest, I have been using my communication skills to achieve my goals. And a lot of people already told me some days, some months ago, some years ago during my career, they told me that they hired me because they deeply believe that my communication skills is one of the best part of my job. So they asked me to do some speeches, to do some concerts, to do some presentations, and I love to do it. I have no problem to speak at public. I have no problem to make some presentations, to speak and to just jump up on the stage and start speaking. I love this part of my career, and my job provides me a lot of this part because I have to training people. I have to speak in front of a large people, a large community, and I love this part. So communication has a power that you cannot imagine, to be honest. So if you have the abilities to communicate in a good way and with a serious when needs you are serious when you need it to be serious, and you are a little funny when you need it to be funny. But if you had the opportunity to communicate, I really believe that you can manage it whatever you want at your life. And now I'd like to know a little bit about you, Rajesh. Tell me a little bit about it. What are your strengths?
Well, it's a very nice question for me, because of it's involved in my life, in my daily life, my present life. Actually, I'm so strong, mentally and physically strained. Actually, I have really a lot of pressure in mentally and physically in my personal life and my uh, business life, my job life. I have to every day I can take a lot of responsibility, communication with the clients. I want to tell you, I do a job in a private sector, a private company, and my post name is manager sales and marketing. So manager, I have to manage all of these things, my office and my um, higher officer and my subordinate officer. I have to manage all of them. And the second is sales and marketing. I have a uh, big market, and I have to communicate with my clients, and I have to manage my clients with a very good way, and I have to extend my market, and good policy, good method, and the create new customer in my market. And that's why I have to do a lot of works. I have to communicate very much with them, and that's why every day I have to take a lot of pressure in mentally and physically. And sometimes I do failure to fail my to create my customers in my office, and that's then I can take a lot of pressure, and then I get a lot of pains about it. And then I go to first aid, and whenever I go to first aid, then I just satisfaction, mentally satisfaction. Then I remember to my God, and of course to my parents as well as. So whenever I do fall any obstacle situation, then I feel I then I remember, then I just remember to my God, and then I get my mental satisfaction in my mental strength. And secondly, physical strength. I every day I do work very physically or physical work. I do work every day at least 14 or 15,000 steps per day. I do 14 or 15,000 steps per day. It's my target. At least I have to complete steps at least 10,000. And in my phone, I whenever I check at last every day, and my every day I can complete 14 and 15,000 steps per day. And I also a good cricket player. That's I have a good strength in my body and and personally. And as a summary, I can my topics. I can take any kind of pressure mentally and physically, and I am so strength mentally and physically. That's it.
Nice. Very interesting, the target that you put yourself on it. How many hundred stairs do you climb it every day?
At least 14, 15,000, but average is 10,000 steps.
Nice.
And
Nice.
if I do check my graph in my phone, every month I can complete 3 lakh steps
Nice.
per
Nice.
day
Very
basis.
interesting.
If I complete the 10,000 steps, 12,000, 14, 15, and sometimes I do check, I have completed 17,000, 18,000 steps, and then I have to do it. I have to do it, and
Yeah.
it's automatically I can complete it, because whenever I don't get any work in my office, and then I go to my park, and I round the whole park, and I do my every personal work by walking. I don't use any kind of rickshaw, any CNG, any bus. I don't use any kind of transport. That simply I can say that I do work my every work by walking. Easily
Nice.
I can complete my 10,000, 14,000 steps per day. It's a very easy matter for me. That's it.
Very interesting. I wish I could do it myself, but unfortunately my job is so far, so it's not possible to walk into towards my jobs every day. But I have been doing some targets, like you just said. My first target is to running at the park twice a week. And almost every day made some push-ups and pull-ups, which is another type of exercises. And I use it to do, as you just said, I use it to be more active. My body, I also have my body as much as possible active. And if we had this opportunity, this can bring a good health for us when we get older. You know, if you be a good person, a fit person every day, when you get older, maybe you have a better life. You know.
No, sir, I do believe it. Health is the root of all happiness. And if I continue my work and if I fit my body, I could lead a very good and happier life, healthy life. That's it. And that's why I try to walk every day, at least 10,000 steps. And it's my personal, official, and such as.
So always good to be able to take care of our body. It's always a good decision to do some exercises. I really encourage people to exercise themselves because this can bring health for your daily life. So congratulations for your decision. It's a good one. And now, of course,
Thank
this
you,
is
Alex.
nice. No problem. It's just true. Now we have the number three. The number three is, as I told you before, a tough questions because when you answer, depend on the way that you answer that question, maybe you will not be hired because people don't like the way that we answer this question. So this is important, but this can be an eliminated question for people who are looking new jobs. For instance, I myself, I already wasn't hard because the way that I think, the way that I answered that question was not so good. So now I'd like to know about you, Charming. What are your weaknesses?
Actually, I don't want to say about this, but
Say something else.
actually,
Say something else, just for fun.
okay. Uh, my one of my bad habit is I'm so lazy at sorry. How can I say? It's wake up in the morning actually. I am so lazy about this because I think that the whole night I can't sleep, but I have to sleep in the morning. And it's my best time to get a good sleep on this time, but it's not good actually. It's very bad because in the morning you can't do this. You have to do a lot of work. But actually, I am since I am student, so I haven't any important work in the morning. But also now I have my private classes, so I have to wake up in the morning like 8 a.m. But it's like I have to do because of my personal work and my private classes. But whenever I get and in the weekend I didn't wake up in the morning. And today it was not today, yesterday I woke up at the at 12 p.m. It was very annoying that actually it's not like that I can't do it, but it's like I didn't want to do it because whenever I think that I don't have any important work, then I can't take this opportunity to miss my sleep in this morning because it feels so good, and I feel so good to sleep in this time. And one of the other thing is that walking, I want to walk everywhere, but it's also it's my bad for whenever I want to take a walk for in a day, for my in my workplace or in my study place, but I can't because I have a problem about my bones. So it, you may call this calcium, lack of calcium problem. So for this I can, I can't also walk. So but it's like it's help us so a lot, it helps us a lot, but I can't do this more whenever I get my study places, go my study places. But I think laziness and this wake up in the morning, it's my weakness, I think that.
Yeah,
Okay, that's all.
I got you. I got you. Maybe we are in the same boat because I'm not into wake up early as well. I don't know. I never got accustomed with that. I always face a lot of trouble to get up to wake up early to when I go to the job. For instance, I must wake up 6 a.m. every day to went to my job. So that is not good. I don't like it. But it's the way we live in. It's the way that we had to live. So we must do it. But I'm not so into like this. I got you. I know
Yeah,
exactly. I know exactly what you
yeah,
want to mean.
actually, it's okay that whenever you have no work, then you can do it. But also, I can do it whenever it's very important. Then, if it I have to wake up at morning 4 a.m., I can do it. But whenever it's not necessary, then I can't.
Yeah, yeah. You told me, are you living by yourself? You are just studying. I'm right. You are not. You doesn't work yet. You are just
Yeah,
studying. Yes.
yeah, I am just studying. But now,
Ah, okay.
recent, I have my private classes every day, so I have to wake up at 8 a.m. It's very early for me because I didn't want to wake up at 8 a.m. I want to, it's probably 10 a.m. It's suitable for me, but 8 a.m. it's too early. But I have to do because my private classes.
Yes, yes, I understand. We sometimes get so into, we get so accustomed, our body starts to get accustomed with the time that we are. Usually, we went to the bed to sleep. For instance, if you went to the bed to sleep every day 10 p.m., for instance, you're gonna get a little. You're gonna be easy. You're gonna feel that it's so easy to wake up early. But if you are accustomed to go to the bed to sleep later, for instance, midnight, 1 a.m., and things like that, it's quite difficult to get up early. And I have been faced the same problem because when I go to my bed, I pick up my cell phone and I start watching videos, watching movies in English before I sleep.
Yeah,
And
actually,
I
it's basic problem for younger people in this world because all of them are scrolling phone, Android phone or laptop. They are watching movies, videos in phone and scrolling Facebook, and that's why they are late to sleep in night. And one of the most excited thing for me is that I love night, and I want to spend every time in the night to do something because actually I love maybe darkness, so that night is suitable for me to do anything. And if anyone can told you that then speak me that you want to work in the morning or night, I feel that I will take this opportunity to work in the night. So and for this thing, I love freelancing. It's a free job, free things to do. So I think it's very helpful for anyone to do their desired thing. And I think it's good for me because I love night and I can work in the night. So it's good for me. And also I'm continuing a course about freelancing. You can call it digital marketing. I told you about this. Okay, you can forward.
Okay, I just was typing for another friend here. I added him, but maybe he doesn't accept the invite yet at our English WhatsApp group. He's from Qatar. Did you see that? Did you saw that I added a new member from Qatar at our English WhatsApp group?
No, I didn't saw that. Who is it?
Now he's joined us here. His name is Ralph. Let me jump. Let me put it here.
Okay. I know about Gustavo and one of the other member. I didn't remember about his name, but I didn't meet
Yeah.
him.
Yes, people, let me introduce to you our new English partner. His name is Ralph. Ralph is from Qatar. Now he's living Qatar, but he's from another country. I don't remember exactly. But let me ask him to introduce himself to you. Ralph, thank you so much to be here with us. Would you like to introduce yourself for the other partners here? Ralph, can you hear us? We cannot hear you. You are muted.
Hello. Yes, I hear you. Good afternoon. Well, I am
Good afternoon.
from Algeria, but I live in Qatar now.
Tell us a
Um,
little bit about your family, your English, how long you have been studying English, if you are married, if you have children. Tell us a little bit about, like you just tell me some days ago, but now we have our English partners here with us, so feel free.
I'm 29 years old. And my profession is I'm orthotics prosthetics. I made artificial limb for amputee. I'm
Yes.
married.
Yes, that's nice. You working as it's like a dentist, but it's more specialized in other ways. I'm right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, nice. So it's a pleasure to have you here with us. People, as you just noticed, Ralph is initiating on his speaking skills. So he have been studying English for a long time, he told me. But to be honest, speaking is the first time that he have been participate with an English speaking club. So we are so excited to account with Ralph with us here at our English group. And Ralph, just so you have an idea, we are recording this English meeting and as well. So everyone here, allow me to recording. I'm like just advise that. And the next part, I'd like to say that today our English speaking session is related to job interviewer. As you can see here, I started by this question, tell me about yourself. And the next one were what are your strengths? And people answered that. And now we just ask it to everyone here. Now it's Raj's turn to know a little bit about his weakness. Sorry. So Rajesh, tell us a little bit about your weakness. What are your weaknesses?
Well, it's a very interesting question, Alex. Beautiful sentence. Strength is life and weakness is death. I do always believe this sentence. The strength is life, weakness is death. So honestly, I can say that if anybody asks me what is your weakness, then I honestly reply to them. I have no any weakness. Actually, I have enough strength person mentally and physically. I told you the last questions. So I have no especially weakness. So if anybody give me any work, any kind of work, and I can reply them very good way. And whenever I see any people suffering any problems, if I can manage their problems, then I try to manage their problems. and it's of course my friends and surroundings, as well as I try to help the peoples and my family, my relatives, and my friends surroundings as well as. So every time I do feel chair mood feelings. I don't feel any kind of weakness. I try to communicate the people's a good way, honesty and sincerely. That's why I don't feel any weakness. And sometimes I do feel the body weakness for the huge work pressure issues. But mentally, I'm always free because I always think that if I try to wish the people's the good things, and then people will also pray for me. And if I try to good things the people always help to me for my own position, my own work. And that's why I'm always try to uh, always cheerful minded, and I don't feel any weakness in my life, in my way. That's it.
Nice. We are, which means we all have some weaknesses to share here. But as I told you guys, it's very important to care about the way that you answer that question on a job interview, of course, because there you will be evaluating you. They will be evaluating yourself. They evaluate you, and they needed to know a little bit things that you are working on it. You know, when you answer that question, for instance, what are your weaknesses? So, in my opinion, I should say that how can I say? I'm a little anxious when I have to do some things. I love to do that and just that way. But I have been learning a lot of things during my last years, and I'm working on it to be able to manage it. This anxious when I need it to, when it's necessary to work, when it's necessary to wait the right time to act. I'm waiting, and I'm doing my best to develop on this area. So do you notice it? I answered saying that I'm really anxious, which means I love to act on the immediate time, which means if they ask me to do something, I'm gonna try to do as fast as possible. But sometimes in the workplace that is not possible. You should wait for the another permissions, should wait for the right time to do it, and that's the way the things work sometimes on the workplace and companies. But you needed to wait, and sometimes it's quite difficult because you would like to solve that problem, like to do as fast as you can, like to give the solution for the people who are asking you. But sometimes you needed some permission. Sometimes you needed to wait in the right time to do your tasks. And that's I after I said that, I just say that I'm work on it, and I have been learning so many from the last jobs that I work. But so every time when you give an answer for this question, you should answer that you are working to resolve. You are working to improve on this area. You know, it's like you say that you have some weakness, but you assume you propose that you are working to solve that weakness, and that's the key. That is the right way. If you unfortunately had to answer that, but it's a quite difficult because everyone has weakness. We are not perfect. What people would like to know when they ask this for you, they just would like to know if you are not crazy sometimes like that, if you are not a bad person for that job. If you are, maybe I'm looking for a person who have to wait all day long, who have to be very calm, who have to be very healed. And that person, when it comes to this question, they answer. That person answered that person is very anxious. They could not wait the time. They like to do as fast as possible the things, the tasks. So maybe that person will not be the right person for that offer, for that position. Do you know? So depend of each position that you are applying, and depend of what the company are looking for. Okay, everyone has weakness. And Ralph, as you just join us, I'd like to know about you. What are your weaknesses?
Well, my weakness in work or in life.
Yes, let's talk about work.
About work. Now my weakness uh, for my English.
Your English is your weakness, right?
My English is my weakness.
Yeah, but as I just said, you have a weakness, but you can say that I'm work on it, and you can explain. So now I just joined an English speaking club, and I have been trying to develop my English, and I believe that in some months, maybe some months, 1 year, I'm gonna be much better in English. So do you get guys the right ways to answer? It's like this. Rolf said that he has an English weakness. He's speaking English, but he's work on it. He is developed his English. Nice question. Of course, this question is for someone else who already worked it, but I would like to change here. Let's talk about family now. Now we, as a company maybe would like to know a little bit about your future. What are your plans? What you is gonna be doing in the future? So first of all, I'd like to ask for you, Charming. Number 7 is about family. I love my family, and I hope you love yours too. Let's have a conversation about it. Question number 1: would you like to start a family one day in the future?
Actually, yes, I want to I would like to start a family one day because everyone want to start a family because everyone's life is surrounded by their family, and they also want to build their family, which will be a main supporter for them. And actually family is a strength, mental strength for everyone's, which is helps to achieve your life goals, and you can achieve everything with the help of your family. So whenever you start your new family and you want to build your family to that's the way how people can understand their world better with their family, and they can build a environment for improvement there, for improvement for a country. So and it's really helpful when you build a family, and you can carry all your bearings, and you can get a a good environment for your family, and it helps to build a environment for them to get forward to their goals, and they can achieve it, and they build a good weather in in our country, and it helps to a country to get their improvement in different sectors, and they can improve in different sectors in other world, in other countries, and something like that. Actually, I didn't have so much ideas about this because I didn't start to thinking about this, to how can I get start to a new family. So I didn't think about it actually.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
know it.
all.
It's a quite difficult topic, but yes, you are so young people yet. Maybe in the future you're gonna decide a little bit better, and that's okay. That's normal. Now, Rajesh, it's your turn. Now, I'd like you, Rajesh, answer the first 2 questions. Would you like to start a family one day? And the next one, how big is your family if you already had one?
Oh, Alex, I have a good family, father, mother, and I have a elder brother. It's a very nice family, and we are the very good friends each and another in my family. I can share any kind of issues in my father and my mother and also my elder brother, and they are always a support to me. Any kind of issues and any kind of things. So simply I can say that my family is a wonderful family in the world, in my mind. And my family is a very small family, because I told you that there are 4 members in my family, and I do very good times in my family. So every weekend I try to try to go any good area in my city with my families, and try to lunch in every day with my family, and of course my mother, my father, and try to do dinner with my family members. Simply, I can say that my family is very good sounds, and that's why I'm so glad to my God to give me such a good family in this world, and that's it.
Perfect. Perfect. It's very true. And how about you, Ralph? It's your time. I'd like to ask you the 3 question here. Would you like to start a family one day? And if you already have a family, how big is your family? And how do you spend time with your family members?
I have started my family since 2 years. And my my family is too small now.
Yeah, you have no kids, right? You have
Yes,
just
I haven't kids.
yes, you just said you got married 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you have no kids yet, but are you planning to have kids one day?
I have my 2 years. Yes, I I play. I
Nice, nice. And just you, even though if just you are just you and your wife, how do you spend time with your family? Which means, how do you spend time with your wife when you have a free day or have a day off?
I spend time with my family. Uh, we we go we go to the beach and to the restaurant.
Nice. It's always good to go to the beach. When we went to the beach, it's a funny moment. It's a relaxing moment at the same time. That's very interesting. So, guys, if I was an English interview, if I was an interviewer, maybe I was looking for a specific topic, of course. And it's quite difficult to decide to choose one of you if we were on a job interview here, and I interviewed all of you. But of course, we are training here. We are just training. We just trained this English session to answer questions related to interviewer. And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy this English interview. And I have been planning to bring this weekend, I believe, frequently, more frequent than I did, because it's a quite important way to prepare yourself, even to IELTS speaking exam, because there they will ask a lot of questions, and you should be able to answer without be fearing, without be afraid, and that's the main point here. We are here to train, okay? But unfortunately, as everything at our life, this English session is up to the end right now. I have to do some things. I must to took my motorcycle to maintenance store to do some reviews, some problem solving, and I would like to finish this English speaking session here. But I would like to ask you guys to stay here with me, just because now I'm gonna finish from the YouTubers watchings. So our followers on the YouTube channel, if you are watching us by the YouTube channel, I'd like to say thank you for you to being here with us. Don't forget to subscribe at this YouTube channel and you watch it here. Yes, you can channel, because here you're gonna improve your speaking skills. And if you'd like to be part of this group, let me know in the comments below. Guys, I really appreciated you. Just finish here the YouTube channel. Bye for the YouTube channel.